Hi, good morning for everyone. Last class we learned about subject of the title for web and internet technology. Now in this today's class we are learning about W3C, the World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Before going to the World Wide Web, in yesterday's class we learned about the fundamentals of your subject, internet, the origin of internet, then IP address, internet protocol address, then domain name systems. Then next we learn about internet definition. Now coming to in the today's class we are learning about the World Wide Web. This World Wide Web we can call as W3C or W3C, or we can call as WWW. Actually this why they implemented the World Wide Web means for accessing the information. If you want to access any information, we can access with the help of World Wide Web. Before going to the World Wide Web, in the year 1989, by group of peoples, the team leader of Tim Berners-Lee, the founder of W3C is Tim Berners-Lee, or the father of W3C is a Tim Berners-Lee. Actually, he did the research at the European laboratory. When they're doing the research, they want to implement new protocol for the internet as well as system of the document to access it. When they're doing the research under the European laboratory, they want to implement the new protocol for the internet and as well as access the document to use it. The main purpose they're doing the research. Now the intent of this new system, which the group named as the World Wide Web. Actually, when he was proposing the World Wide Web, when you proposing the new system for designing to allow user anywhere on the internet to search for and retrieve the document from the database of n number of systems of documents servicing the computers. Now, actually, how you want to represent the document? The document they are representing with the help of, if you want to prepare the document, the system they use as a hypertext language, which is a text with is embedded link to the text in other documents to allow the non-sequential browsing of textual material. Actually, the document they're designing with the help of hypertext. With the help of the text, they embedded the links to, they want to search the random. They want to browse randomly for the text material. Now, actually the term of the web means the unit of information on the web has been referred to many different names. Among them, the most of the common pages are document or resources. When you are representing the content on the web, then we can call as a document, or when you are representing the content on the web, then we can call as a page, or when you are representing the content or resource on the web, we can call as resources. We can call as a three names. We can call as a pages, or we can call as a document, or we can call as a resource. Documents are sometimes just like a text, usually with embedded links to the other documents, but they often also include the images, sound recording of other kinds of media. Now, if you are preparing the document, under the document, when you are preparing with the help of the text, we are calling as a hypertext. Under the document, if you are using the images or audio or video, then we can call as a hypermedia. Web is merely as a vast collection of documents, some of which are connected by the links. These documents are accessed by the web browsers. Now, if you are representing the content, when you are representing the content or information in the web, then we are calling as a document or page or resource. Suppose if you want to access that resource, we can access with the help of web browser software. Next, coming to what is web browser. Web browser is a software installed on your PC to access the web. You need a web browser such as Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera, etc. So many browsers will be there. Just we named only for IE, Internet Explorer and Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera are the extra. These were the web browsers. Web browser is a software install on your PC. Why we are installing? For accessing the web page. If you want to access a web page, compulsory we needed the web browser. Web browser is a open source. Now coming to internet. Internet is a product of Microsoft. Internet web browser is a product of Microsoft. Google Chrome is developed by the Google company. The Google Chrome is developed by the Google company. Firefox is a new browser derived from the Mozilla. Safari is a web browser developed by the Apple. Now, under the Safari, it is a very good supporting the latest version of technologies like XHTML, Extensible Hypertext Markup Language, and Cascading Style Sheets, etc. These are the some of the web browsers names. Web browser means web browser is a software application. With the help of the software, we can access the web page. Coming to the web server. Web server. Every website on the computer known as a web server. This server is always connected to the internet. Every web server that is connected to the internet is given a unique address made up of the series of 4 numbers between 0 to 25 separated by the period. This we can call as the IP address. Actually, the web server means to communicate the actually the main purpose of the website means if you want to access the information from the server side, compulsory we needed the web server. Means with the help of the web browser, with the help of the user always interact with the help of the web browser. Under the web browser, when you are typing the address, IP address or internet node, then the request is going to the web server. The request is going to the web server with the help of the internet. Some of the web servers names are Apache Web Server and Internet Information Services. Internet Information Service or Internet Information Server. This is IIS server. Now coming to the Apache server. This is the most popular for the web server in the world, developed by the Apache Software Foundation. Apache server is developed by the Apache Software Foundation. Apache server is an open source software. We can install almost all operating systems like Unix, Linux, Windows, Mac OS and more. Apache is an open source. Most of the applications they are developing with the help of Apache software. In IT sector or industry, they are using the 60% of web servers missions run under the Apache web server. Now coming to IIS server. This IIS server is designed by the Microsoft people. IIS server, Internet Information Service or Internet Information Server, is a high performance of the web server from the Microsoft. These web servers run on the Windows NT 2000 and 2003 platform, maybe on upcoming new Windows versions also. IIS server, Internet Information Server, comes bundles with Windows NT 2000 and the Windows 2000. Means it is an inbuilt IIS server. It is an inbuilt because IIS server is tightly integrated with the operating system, so it is relatively easy to use, administrator to it. Now, if you want to install the IIS server, means compulsory we should have the Microsoft software. It will not work other operating systems. Coming to your Apache software server, this Apache server software, if you want to install, means we can install Linux, we can install Unix, we can install Windows, Mac OS, and more operating system. It will work. It will install under the Apache software. Now coming to the IIS server, this IIS server will work only for the Windows operating system only. It will install only for the Windows. Before 2003 version, the IIS servers we are installing the manually. After 2003, it is a inbuilt will be there for IIS server. At the time we are installing the Microsoft Visual Studio, the framework inbuilt will be there. Now next we are going for multi-purpose internet mail extension, MIME. Why we are learning this MIME means, before going to this MIME, when the user is sending some files through electronic mails. For example, I am sending the file to the students. For the students mail, I want to post some material. For the first unit material, I want to post for the each and every student. I want to attach the file through the mail only. Now, if you want to attach the file to the mail, which type of the format it is taking? Maybe actually the file, the content may be in the format of the document. The document means it is available only in the format of the text. Maybe the file it may be available in the format of audio. Maybe it will take in the format of audio means MPG, it will take in the format. That is the purpose they implemented the MIME, multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose internet mail extension is an internet standards that extends the format of email. Just now I said email messages to support the text in character sets, as well as attach the audio or video or image application programs. Now if you want to attach in the format of the text, or if you want to attach in the format of audio, or if you want to attach in the format of video or images, at the time we needed MIME. This MIME is internally it is available at the server side. It is an inbuilt for the server side. Now the format of the MIME, we are having the type and subtype will be there. Type and subtype will be there. For example, if you are taking as a type, is a text. Subtype we can take as a plain or HTML. Suppose your understanding purpose, I am taking now if you are taking the MIME format, type and subtype will be there. Type and subtype will be there. The type we are having as a text. Suppose the type we are having the text. The subtype we can take as a plain, or for the text we can take HTML. Under the HTML we are presenting only in the format of document or content. A unit of information when we are representing in the format of the text. The text we are using as a HTML markup language. This is a MIME format for the text. Now if we are taking in the format of image, image is a type, subtype is JPG, or zip file, for subtype. Now if you want to write the format of your MIME, if you are sending in the format of image, type we are giving as a image, subtype may be GIF, zip file, or image, or JPG. This is the format for your image. You can take the image JPG or image GIF. If you are taking in the format of the text, text or plain text or HTML. Now if you are going for the video, for the video we are having the subtype click view will be there, click time will be there. For video we are having the click time and MPG will be there, click time. For video we are having subtype, video is a type, subtype is click or MPG. If you want to write the format, if you want to send in the format of the video click time or video MPG. This is the format for MIME. Now in the browser, if you are sending the request in the format of image/GIF, then the request which is going to the server, from the server it is getting the response. The response we are getting the format of image and it is sending the browser also same format. The message bodies may consist of the multiple part. Header information may be specified as a non-ASCII character sets. Email messages with the MIME format as typically to transmitted with the help of standard protocols such as SMPP, POP and IMAP. SMP means small mail transfer protocol. Means this SMP protocol for sending. POP means for fetching and retrieving purpose. Now for storing the files under the mail server purpose, IME. Internet Message Access Protocol. Post office protocol for accessing and receiving purpose. For SMPT for sending the file. One person to the another person, we are using SMTP protocol. POP means for fetching and retrieving purpose, POP, post office protocol. Then IMAP, Internet Message Access Protocol, means if you want to store the files under the mail server, we are using this IMAP. Then URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator is used to identify the documents on the internet. It is identified the resource file on the internet. URL, the main usage of URL to identify the document under the internet. Documents we can call as a resource. There may be the different kinds of resources identified by the different form of URL. The URL for all the URL formats, all URL have the same general format will be there. Scheme, object, address will be there. The common scheme is include HTTP and FTP, Telnet, File Protocol, Melto, iNews Protocol. Under the scheme, common schema will be there. HTTP protocol, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, File Transfer Protocol, then Telnet Protocol, File Protocol, then Melto Protocol and new. Different schemes use objects address that having the different forms. Our main interest is in the HTTP protocol which supports the web. It is used to the request and send the extensible hypertext markup language document. In the case of HTTP, the form of the object address of a URL is as follows. The main usage of HTTP protocol for user to request and the send when the user is sending the request to the server, it is sending the response in the format of extensible hypertext markup language. The file protocol means that the document resides on the machine running the browser. For example, if you have written the one file, maybe that text file. For example, I am opening the notepad, window, notepad. Now I am writing the I students, welcome to web and internet technologies. Welcome to web and internet technologies. Now this is a file. This is a file I written. Now this is a file I written. Now when I am saving the file, Control S. When I am saving the file, Control S, desktop. Now I am saving the file test.html. Test.html. Now the simple file I written, only the text message I written, then test.html. The HTML file. Now if you are opening the file with Internet Explorer or Chrome, now actually with the help of the file protocol, it is reading the entire content. With the help of the file protocol, see, the file protocol means that the document resides on the machine running the browser. This is useful for testing the document to be made available under the web. Means when you return the text file, it is testing the document to be made available under the web without actually making them visible to any other browser. When the file is a protocol, that fully qualified domain is omitted, making the form of such URL allows. Now coming to previous, when you are using the HTTP protocol, for the HTTP protocol compulsory we needed the fully qualified domain, then path of the document. Now coming to the, when you are taking as a file protocol, the file, then path of the document. Now see here, we are getting the file. File is a protocol. File, then /. Then we are getting as a domain is not there here. Domain is not there, only the path of the document will be the test.document. Where you save the file test.document? Under the C, users, honest, under desktop, test.documents. Hi students, welcome to web and internet technology. Here the file is a protocol. File is a protocol. With the help of the file protocol, it is testing the document. It is testing the document of your HTML file. After testing, then again it is sending the response to the browser only. It is a browser. It is an Internet Explorer browser. It is not PPT. This Internet Explorer browser. Under the browser, it is displaying same message we are getting. For file / path of the document. The path of the document is test.xml. Now when you are using the HTTP protocol, for HTTP protocol, fully qualified domain and the path of the document. Thank you. For the next class, we can see for your HTTP protocol. How the HTTP protocol it will work?